Mamma mia. I never mute now before starting because I'm lazy. Just your average lazy VTuber. Cool. Anyways, I fucked up. Oh shit, I'm so high up. Hello. So, we ended off on, no. I need a sensor. Where is a good sensor? What's this? Sensor. Cause his ass is just, oh. Hello! Okay, so you're gonna... You're gonna censor someone's, asshole. Or, let's see, where is it? Look at that. So, they just, did the hokey pokey, you know? Wait, did I? There we go! Perfect! No, he'll be on top. Just censoring his butt cheeks are out. It is what it is, you know? Yeah. So, they, yeah, did some Pilates without their clothes on. Did some yowie wowie action. But TOWA's kind of pissed off about it because it was, is a little bit more vanilla than usual. Usually it's kind of crazy, but... And Madarame is like, you know, once in a while, this is... Oh yeah, he says it right there. Oh yeah, once No wait, I can let him say it. He's just like, you know, it makes a nice change now and then when you say like, he was basically doing a mixture of pain and vanilla, and TOWA was like, what the? Stop! No, what the? This is so weird, it makes me feel weird, and then... Yeah. Yeah, you know, just... They're like, yeah, gotta give him something special. Yeah. I like the censor bar. I think it's cute. I think it's nice. Yeah, anyways. I just didn't know if asses were allowed. Maybe an AI, like, bot for YouTube will be like, oh no, that is a boobie. Because it's pretty round butt cheeks. Yeah. Like, I thought Madarame would have a little bit... Well, then again... Oh, I guess... It wouldn't be that muscular. Yeah, the sides of his butt, you can kind of tell... Let's see if I can move him a bit. You can kind of see how muscular it is. Like, his body, his legs, his thighs, it kind of comes out. And the butt cheeks won't be that tensed when they're not tensed. Anyways, enough anatomy. And his torso... Oh, it's kind of thickums. The anatomy looks a tiny bit off, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have to stop being so mean. But I like the style though, even though sometimes the anatomy looks a little bit a tiny bit off. For me, someone that studied anatomy a lot in depth, artistically and medically, it's kind of, as long as it looks good, that's what matters. But shit, anyways. Smiling thinly, he laid himself down on the bed, but I frowned. I hate it.
嘘だな。嘘じゃない。
I'm not lying.
何が嫌なのか言ってみろ。
What exactly did you hate about it? He quirked a brow at me, challenging me. Oh, I like his tattoo. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. I looked away, pursing my lips together. Then he grabbed me by the jaw and forced me to look at him.
気持ち悪い。俺が。
It makes me feel gross.
十分よがってるように見えたが。
You sure seem to enjoy it just fine.
だから、自分の反応が気持ち悪いって言ってんだよ。
Yeah. Oh, what the? Oops. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I feel gross.
どういう意味だ?
What's that supposed to mean?
痛めつけられる方がいい。鳴らしたりとか、前戯とか、そういうのが重なると、頭の中がぐちゃぐちゃになる。
I wanna get freaked up. When you do stuff like foreplay and fingering, it makes me all confused. It was frustrating how little I managed to explain. But when I felt both pain and vanilla pleasure at the same time, it made everything that much more intense. And it really freaks me out. It felt like I was on the cusp of losing control. No one had ever fricked me like that before, and I had never asked for it either. But while this felt like a valid counter-argument, to me, Madarame smirked smugly like he'd won.
今後はそっちで仕込んでいくのも楽しそうだな。
I look forward to retraining you. Should be fun.
やめてくれ。
Don't. Seriously.
楽しめよ。娯楽の一環だ。それに、セックスに慣れすぎてるお前の体に未知の場所があったなんて、なかなか面白いじゃないか。
Oh my god, you said the sex word. Sheesh. As a game, and have some fun with it. Besides, it's nice to discover a new side to the slut who's had almost every kind of sex imaginable. He sounded sincerely entertained. I rolled over and turned my back to him. Go fuck yourself. Not like I had any choice in the matter anyway. Oh, that sucks. That being said, the vanilla sex with Madarame was mind-blowing, even if my body's reaction to it freaked me out. But I refused to admit that out loud, since I knew exactly how he would react if I did. After I passed out, I awoke sometime later. Pale moonlight streamed in through the window, faintly illuminating the room. Madarame was asleep beside me in bed. Whoa! That's crazy. 'Cause usually I think he just. Wait, does he even sleep next to him? I hadn't seen him this unguarded in a long time. If I listened carefully, I could hear his steady breathing. With his eyes closed, his usual self assured attitude was gone. But he just wasn't the same without his arrogant sneer. Quietly, I sat up and got out of bed. The room was quiet, and a chill rose from the cold concrete beneath my bare feet. Walking naked beneath the moonlight, I approached the table. Alright. I was dreaming just now. Before I woke up, dreaming of my days at the clinic. Taku and Ray were there, and we were just talking. Normally, I would always forget my dreams after I woke up, but not this time, oddly enough. Looking back, my dream was tinted in sepia tones like an old photograph from days long past. This, in turn, reminded me of my cell phone. I hadn't touched it since I powered it off last. I grabbed it off the table and turned it on. The screen lit up, and after a moment, a ton of notifs loaded in. Most of them were from Taku and Ray. I had lived on this side for so long, it felt like we didn't even share the same planet. These notifs were the only proof I had that we were part of the same world. They were probably searching for me too. Then a thought crossed my mind. Should I call them? It was a strange idea. Why would I call them if I didn't miss them or want to go back? No, you miss them. You want to let them know you're safe. Come on. They care. I brought up Taku's address book entry. But before I hit the call button, I stopped myself. Then I navigated to Ray's entry, but the same thing happened again. Oh. Out of nowhere, my body started shaking. The chill spread up from my feet to my torso, stealing away my body heat. I'm so cold. Normally, I wouldn't even notice the temperature, and yet. I exhaled quietly, turned my phone off, and set it back on the table. All I could say for sure was this: I was never going back. You can visit, bro. It's not like, God. I just didn't need them anymore. I squeezed my eyes shut, then went back to bed. If you don't want to go back, bro, how are you gonna paint that painting of Madarame, you silly goose? Because, like, I imagine they're moving from place to place quite a bit, unless they settle down, but I don't imagine TOWA would want to move his tools every single time, right? Madarame was still asleep. Wakey, wakey. I gazed at his face, then walked to the window. As the cold night air blew in, I looked up at the moon glowing brightly against the inky sky. A still image from my dreams slowly overlaid itself upon reality. I like that they're using the motif for, like, the moon motif for Madarame And also that really important night when he lost his eye. It grew blurrier and blurrier until eventually it disappeared into the darkness. Really nice symbolism here. His old life fading away, and all that matters is Madarame, nothing else. After it was gone, all that remained was the moon. Slow damage. The next morning was rainy, and the sky was blanketed in thick, dark clouds. Today was the day of the promotion ceremony. Cars packed the streets outside the Takasato estate, while gang members filled in through the front gates. Passerby on the street all watched from a safe distance. Whoa! What was that? It sounded like something exploded in the tunnel. Just then, a massive explosion filled the air. Shit! A wave of panic and shouting rippled through the crowd. Isn't the Takasato office building over there? Hey, what's going on? I don't know. Apparently some sort of explosion. No shit, Sherlock. I'm asking who's behind it. People shouted back and forth. The VIPs all hastily returned to their cars. The grunts had their hands full investigating the explosion and the safety of the executives, and their numbers were rapidly dwindling. Meanwhile, Madarame and I were hiding out in an alley with a clear view of the Takasato estate, watching it all go down. Time to move, he murmured, his eyes fixed on the commotion. Then he raised his cell phone to his ear. Got it. He quickly ended the call, then turned and looked over his shoulder at me. That was Kotaro. It's go time. With that, he ran out of the alley. I quickly followed after him. Panicked, Takasato goons were swarming in and out of the front gates. Madarame leapt out into their midst. Who the hell are you? Attacks one after another. Likewise, I joined the fray myself. Some of our opponents had knives or guns, but once Madarame got within close range, they were as good as done for. Fortunately, Eiji's division appeared to have served its purpose because there weren't too many. After we had wiped them all out, Madarame casually strolled toward the estate. Whoa. But word of our arrival must have traveled quickly because we barely made it a few steps before more goons arrived to intercept us. It's the ghost! Oh. Madarame dodged each of their attacks and took them down without a single misstep. Wow, what a badass! Whoa! His expression never wavered, even as he was curb stomping them. Hold it. Ooh, is that a water gun? Pew pew. A man shouted at us. He had a gun trained on me. Oops. This is as far as you go. Got it. The next thing I knew, we were surrounded by a group wielding wooden swords and metal pipes. Ooh. If I had to guess, these grunts had just returned from investigating the explosion. Die! Ooh. One of the men lunged forward and raised his pipe high in the air. But before he could strike, Madarame kicked him in the gut. Wow! Nice! Grimacing, the man fell to the ground. You got a death wish? Rolling his eyes at the group surrounding us, Madarame closed the distance between himself and the gunman, then sent him flying with a punch. Another man came recklessly charging in. Madarame dodged, then struck back. The rest of our opponents backed away as the two of us stood back to back. Time to take out the trash. He shot forward, plunging into the crowd. Fuck! The gunman staggered to his feet and raised the gun at Madarame. But Madarame was fighting the whole group single-handedly, and he was too busy to notice. I pulled the gun out of the back of my belt, clicked off the safety, and fired. The bullet missed, but it made the gunman flinch. Madarame heard the gunshot, ran over to the gunman, and decked him in the face. After he went down, Madarame smirked over his shoulder at me. The thugs all lunged at him in a frenzy, but he was untouchable. Using one as a meat shield, he fought off the armed goons. You know what this reminds me of? Playing Fire Emblem Three Houses on maddening, and having Dimitri an absolute machine. Or it wasn't maddening, it was like the second hardest difficulty. And just Dimitri taking down a whole army on his own. You just like put him there and then you turn on skip turn and then boom, they're all down. And his HP is still at 100%. It's just, god damn. God, love me an absolute unit like that. Sheesh. But no matter how many we took out, more kept showing up. No, it's fine. It's fine. Just make sure to drink your MP potions and such. But TOWA seemed... I don't know. I don't think TOWA could keep up. Probably. He's a weak little dude. I was helping too, but we were still nowhere close to the front entrance of the mansion. Such a hassle. Madarame muttered quietly. What should we do? Just then, angry shouts broke out in a short distance away. Take that, dipshit! A commanding voice rang out. It was Kotaro. He was knocking down his opponents with overwhelming strength, nearly on par with Madarame. Epic.
うぜんだよこれ
Fuck off! God damn it! Wah!
このクソ雑魚どもが全然足りねえぞふざけてんのか
In small time nobodies, you don't stand a chance. Trying? Oh? He seems to be having fun. As he shouted and laughed, he glanced in our direction for the briefest of moments. Meanwhile, the Takusato goons were turning red with rage. He must have provoked them on purpose to distract them away from us. And sure enough, they took the bait. Come on, fight me! Madarame watched with a grin, then ran toward the mansion. Kapow. Shaking off our pursuers, I chased after him. By the time we reached the front entrance, no one dared challenge Madarame to a fight. They all watched him from a distance, whispering fearfully to each other. Y'all could just shoot him down, but I don't know. Thought y'all had guns. But I know... I heard it's harder to get guns in Japan. Like in Canada, you can get guns. America, you know, it's a joke how easy it is. But I heard of some Canadians getting guns from America and then going upstate. But I don't think there's anywhere Japan would have like that. But anyways. Alright, let's go. Wow, it's just like Yakuza. Yakuza 0. Wow. Oh my god, is this a Yakuza game? Ignoring the pouring rain, he strolled into the mansion. Oh, these fuckers. Of course. More Takusato goons were waiting inside. The second they spotted Madarame, they all drew their guns. Makes sense. I think Madarame could take this, but I don't think TOWA could, like, dodge all these guns, you know? Where's Tono? But despite being held at gunpoint, Madarame didn't even blink. Naturally, no one was willing to answer him. Without taking his shoes off, he walked into the house and down the hall. Yeah, if someone walks in my house with shoes on, I get fucking pissed, TBH. Or more like passive aggressive. I just stare at their shoes with like veins popping out of my forehead, you know. I bet that's what they're all doing right now. Like, this son of a bitch walking in with shoes after I spent all night cleaning the floors. God. As he passed through the crowd, he smacked away the drawn guns like they were merely buzzing flies. Plot armor? Do they think he's immune to guns? If they all started shooting, he would be dead. He would be Swiss cheese, right? For all intents and purposes, his guard was down, yet no one fired at him. The grunts were all paralyzed in place. Maybe they'd seen him fighting earlier and decided they didn't want a peace. And so Madarame walked off like he hadn't noticed them. At the end of the hall, we found a reception area reserved for banquets and meetings. Oh my god, this is just like Yakuza 0. Madarame used both hands to fling the sliding door open in a single motion. There was no signs of human life. He walked to the center of the room, stopped, and tilted his head up. A portrait of the deceased leader hung in the space just over the door.
墓場から蘇ってきたのか
Are you back from the dead? A sharp voice rang out across the silent room. Hello. We turned to find Tono standing there, gun drawn.
そんなに悔しかったか加賀のことだ
Are you really that upset over Kaga, of all people? Madarame cocked his head condescendingly.
蚊が
敵討ちに来たんだろう
You're here for revenge, aren't you? He laughed in spite of himself and slowly shook his head.
バカバカしい
Don't be ridiculous.
それならわざわざ戻ってきた理由は何だ
Then why would you come all the way back?
お前ら全員気に食わないそれだけだ
I despise every one of you worms. That's all there is to it.
あの港でのことがなくても加賀はいずれ組の発展の障害となっていたはずだ
Even if nothing ever happened at that pier, Kaga still would have been an obstacle to our organization. Tono spoke quietly as he kept the gun trained on Madarame.
俺たちは金を稼がなきゃならない生きていけないからなだから考えを変える必要があった
We're a business, so we have to make money. Gotta make a living somehow, right? That's why we had to rethink our approach.
加賀の言う通りにしていたら俺たちは終わる
If we'd gone along with Kaga's wishes, we would have crashed and burned.
加賀はともかくお前を敵に回すつもりはなかったお前は有利な方につく人間だとばかり思っていたんだが違ったようだな
All that aside, I certainly never meant to make an enemy of you. I simply assumed you would choose the winning side. But it appears I was wrong.
くだらない俺は俺がやりたいように動いてるだけだお前たちの思惑なんてどうでもいい
Pathetic. I play by my own rules and nothing less. I don't give a shit about what you people think.
だろうよだからお前も消えてもらうしかないな
I thought as much. So, I guess I'll need you to disappear after all.
その向こう水な強さだけは戦力として魅力的なんだが仕方がない
Would have liked to keep you around as my personal loose cannon, but I have no other choice.
やってみろやれるもんならな
I'd love to see you try, if you think you can. Wow. Madarame sneered, his eyes glinting like a predator who had set his sights on his prey. Tono glared back fiercely, his trigger finger tightened. Likewise, Madarame plunged his hand into his inner jacket pocket. Oh, the showdown! Oh yeah! Whoa! Blood beaded on Madarame's cheek in a horizontal line. But as for Tono, oh shit. A scarlet stain was spreading across his jacket. Me though, I didn't even bat a lash. Psh. When the two of them fired their guns, Tono dodged slightly. But Madarame didn't move a muscle. He predicted that Tono would try to evade the shot, so he purposely fired at an angle. In the end, it was fear that settled the score. That's interesting. Madarame had no fear of death. He was purely focused on finishing off his opponent. But when the time came, Tono got cold feet. He had lost the psychological tug of war. Madarame lowered his smoking gun and watched coldly as Tono sank to his knees.
昔から変わってないな。最後の最後で爪が甘い。お前の悪いところだ。
You really haven't changed a bit. You've always had a bad habit of getting lazy right at the end.
だから、あの時も俺を殺しきれなかったんだよ。
That's why you could never manage to kill me.
この俺が
Go to hell, you damn ghost! Frothing red at the mouth, Tono groaned and slumped to the floor. Madarame stared down at him emotionlessly. Okay, next, are they gonna take down Sakaki? Probably not, right? Holy shit! Holy shit, people are here. I didn't even notice. I was like too engrossed, like, oh my god, a shoot-off! Wow. I love this game. Took me and my friend a few months. You're gonna love it. I'm so hyped for you. It's a wild ride, but it ended up being me and my friend's #1 game. Yeah, it's the best game ever. It's one of my #1s too. Like, I'm hoping to finish the last route before my intensive 1-year program starts. But I don't know if I will, because I heard the last one's long. Like Zoink Scoob Punica. Is that... It's not who I think it is. Sheesh. What's up? Where's my 2K? Interesting name. I swear it was different before. Oops. My bad. Apologies. So engrossed. Yeah, I didn't bother. I actually don't really know how to use YouTube that well. So I didn't even know how to I didn't even know how to put chat on YouTube. Oops. I'm just a Twitch frog. Anyways, after that, we wiped out the remnants of the Takusato Gumi. Apparently, Kotaro had finished off all the guys outside.
あとは榊か。
That just leaves Sakaki. Oh no, that's Towa's papa. Come on, give him a break. He's just a little guy. He's just a little dude. Come on.
逃げたんじゃないのか。
Don't you think he probably made his escape already?
いや。
Nope. Madarame pulled his phone out of his jacket pocket and stared at the screen like he was waiting for something. A short while later, it started to ring. He answered it and switched it to speaker mode.
終わったか。
Did you finish the job? You betcha! I could hear Mai's voice on the other end of the line.
どういうことだ?
What's going on? Madarame gestured to Tono's lifeless body with the barrel of his gun.
榊はこいつよりもずる賢い。俺がここへ来たと知った時点で、メンツを潰してでも一度新興味を出るだろうと踏んだんだ。
Sakaki's got more brains than this one. I knew he'd try to hightail it out of Shinkomi as soon as he'd found out I was here.
だから、 襲撃前に情報をリークしてやった。逃げたいのなら手伝ってやろうと思ってな。
So, I leaked him some intel before the attack. Figured I'd help him make his escape, you know.
榊の動向はエイジに追わせていた。案の定、車で本土へ向かおうとしていたらしい。
Then I had Eiji keep an eye on him for me. And sure enough, he got in a car and headed for the mainland.
ポイントに配置した眉に、見晴らしのいい橋を渡っているところを狙撃させた。
Then Mayu sniped him from a vantage point as he crossed over the bridge out of town. Mayu knows how to use a sniper? Holy shit. And he's a hired gun. I guess maybe he always was, because he builds bombs. Shit.
眉が。
He did?
あいつはイカれてるが、イカれてるなりに一つくらいは特技があるってことだ。
Mayu may be a nutcase, but any nutcase worth his salt has at least one hidden talent.
でも、榊がトンネルを使ったらどうするつもりだったんだ？
What if Sakaki had taken the tunnel?
それはない。最初の爆発はトンネルへの道路を封鎖する意味もあった。
By chance, we set the explosion in that tunnel to impede traffic there. He tossed his gun to the floor.
なんともあっけない終わり方だったな。
I gotta say, it feels a little anticlimactic. He looked over at me, smiled, and shrugged. Slow damage. Shit, is that it? Because, like, I heard this route was shorter. I know the last route is, like, really long. Following the loss of both Sakaki and Tono, the Takusato Gumi descended into chaos. Whoa. Well, that's really beautiful, the lighting. Hi, puppy. Puppy. Goo goo gaga. Ah. She's just standing and staring. I see. Are you judging me, doggy? After the gang was functionally destroyed, life in Shinkomi changed drastically. Thus far, Shinkomi was ruled by, and entirely dependent upon, the Takusato Gumi. Without that support, the city briefly descended into lawlessness. Oops. But the gang's arch-nemesis, the mainland police force, saw this as the perfect opportunity to swoop in. They announced that they would be installing their men in Shinkomi to enforce mainland laws. The unrest in Shinkomi was far from over, but it was just the calm before the storm of political revolution. So Madarame and I decided to lay low for a while until things calmed down. Yeah, you kind of murdered someone. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone will press charges. Just a thought. I don't know. Just you know, sometimes that happens. I never went back to the clinic, but I managed to acquire enough art supplies to paint Madarame. Oh, so okay. Yeah, like the painting of Madarame does have the moon motif. Here. It really does feel like it, but it's also his silhouette. Interesting. I made use of rocks, dead leaves, scraps of fabric, anything I could find. And as a result, the painting turned out radically different from any of my other pieces. Yeah, if you're painting traditionally, it's always really good to use like anything you can find to get unique textures. I took like some painting courses. I'm more of a digital artist, digital and graphite artist. So I don't make finished pieces with painting, traditional painting that much, but yeah, this probably looks really cool and textured in person. I don't think this digital version really gives it justice. It's probably much more dynamic. Slowly but surely, Shinkomi started to function like any other city. After the Takasato Gumi fell apart, I never did see Taku or Rei again. Shit. They reached out to me a handful of times, but I never answered their calls or responded to their messages. Then Madarame told me he was planning to leave town. Naturally, I said I'd go with him. Wow, it's just like AI Somnium Files, the ending area. Whoa. Wow. Yes, this route you are closing on it. But the final route is long, yes, but it is the very best one. It has all our favorite endings. Ooh. I heard like you learn like pretty much everything about the game and it's like mysteries in that game, and yeah, I imagine it changes your perspective on all the other routes. Yeah. I was surprised that the glasses guy was the true route. I didn't think it was gonna be him when I first heard of the game. I was just like, what? This dude? Huh? And I had a friend that was interested, like he was interested in playing the game. Like he really liked the glasses guy. But then I showed him like what I think when the game was almost released, I showed him a picture of like, oh yeah, he puts his hair down, and he was like, oh my god, they ruined him. Like I don't think I haven't started the route, so I don't know if I have a preference over which look. It's probably plot reasons as to why he looks like that or something, but... And also my friend was like, I don't want to have to play the whole game just to play his route, because some people just only want to play one route. I was like, yeah, fair. And he's like, busy, so yeah. Yeah, it's pretty deceptive that he's the true route. I wonder. I feel like Madarame's route is probably a huge contrast to his route. They're probably very different. Yeah, plot reasons. Yeah, I suspected. Like, I saw spoilers. I looked through the CGs. I was like, ooh, wow. And I saw his back, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I'm imagining his appearances, plot reasons, and such. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, this looks just like the ending of AI's Somnium Files. Like, you know, when they dance at the port and do the song. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine they're quite different because Madarame's route actually, in comparison to Rei and Taku's, feels very different. Like, Rei and Taku's, I guess, are pretty similar to each other, but Madarame's is pretty short and concise. It's really... Oh my god, I don't want to compare this to Three Houses, but I'm just like, oh my god, just like Three Houses. Psh, no, I'm not gonna do that, but, yeah, anyways. There's no sex at the very end of this route because I don't think I could show that on YouTube. Sheesh. But yes, I wanted to go for longer. I didn't think it would be this short, so rather than doing a new stream, I think right after this I'm just gonna do the bad end on the same stream because I'm lazy. I don't want to make another thumbnail being like, bad end from Madarame. I'll just like link in the description, like, you wanna see the bad end? Here it is. Oh, yeah, anyways. Yep. This is beautiful. Like, there's a slight gradient. Like, I really like this gradient. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Anyways. I have no lingering attachments to this city, anyway.
新興味を出たらどうする?
You go. He looked away and mulled it over.
そうだな。適当にふらついて旅でもするか。
Good question. I guess I'll wander around. Go on a road trip.
旅? 日本一周とか?
A road trip? What, like across the country?
どこでもいい。なんなら世界を一周するか。一箇所にとどまるのは性に合わないからな。
Sure, why not? Or maybe I'll travel around the globe. I'm not the type to lay down roots, you know. At this, I smirked and closed my eye.
ついてくよ。あんたが行くところならどこへでも。
Then I'll come too. No matter where you go, I'll be right there with you. Wow, that's nice. You were the only person in the world who I'd consider my match. That's it. You want what I want? You feel what I feel? With you, I'll never be bored. And if you feel the same way, don't you? Wait, is there no closing, like, final picture? Because, like, Ray and Taku's had that. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. A few years later, after we traveled around Japan, we decided to leave the country. Whoa! Get your passports. Woo! And from there, unless they illegally cross the border. Uh-oh. Oh! TOWA! Let's see, what country is this? Can I tell by the graffiti? This isn't India, is it? No, it might be like a Western country, some of it. But yeah, anyways. A rock-hard fist sank into my cheek. Whoa! A white guy! Shit! I staggered backwards in a few steps, but quickly regained my balance and looked back at my opponent. Briefly, I turned my head to the side and spat out the blood in my mouth. The sealed underground space was filled with the sound of cheering, or rather, jeering. Whatever the hell that means. With nowhere to disperse, the body heat from the crowd had created a humid haze. Someone else is also here. Bloop. I like showing when she shows up. My beloved. Meanwhile, I stared down my opponent and attempted to gauge the right timing for my next attack. It was a wild basement party held in a town far from Shinkomi. Really hope you play a final and true route. I'm dying to see your reactions. The last two endings made us cry harder than the other media has made either of us cry. I sure fucking hope it makes me cry. I'm pretty dead on the inside. Haven't had a good cry in a long time. I think the last media that made me cry was like the animated series Cyberpunk by Trigger. Yeah, I think that's the last thing that made me cry. And then before that, it's been a long time. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm pretty dead on the inside. I was just like, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to cram through it, but the problem is I don't stream as much as I try to stream when my internet's good, but my internet isn't always good. Yeesh. We'll see. I'm gonna try to finish it this week. Whoops. Yeah. It was a wild basement party held in a town far from Shinkomi. Whoever managed to stay standing would win the match. However, killing your opponent was strictly forbidden. That's good. That's good. It reminded me of Shinkomi's death matches, except it was held once a week on Friday nights. Ooh. Love. Good luck. Oh, thank you. Oh shit. The event was also formally sponsored, and the winner of each match would take home a cash prize. So that's how they make a living. Madarame and I had both entered. If you're not gonna come at me, then I'll bring the party to you. As I stood there, my opponent lost patience with me and swung his massive fist. I dodged sideways, and a gust of wind brushed past like someone had pitched a fastball. Okay, that's blasting my ears. If the punch had connected, it would have hurt, but at the same time, it left him wide open. So I used that opportunity to get within close range. He tried to grab me. I dodged. He swiped with his other hand. I ducked and moved around to his side. What? Now that I was in his blind spot, I swung an uppercut into his jaw. He tilted backwards. I slammed my knee into his nearly unguarded torso, then threw out another punch to the face. You bastard! Doubled over. With the spin for momentum, I slammed my foot hard into his face. Oh yeah! His eyes rolled back into his head and he fell flat onto his back. There was a moment of silence, and then the whole basement exploded in cheers and angry shouting. Breathing heavily, I stared down stoically at my opponent. Shit. The train. No, it's part of the game. There's just a train passing through. They said they're near Shinkomi, but there's a lot of... I don't see any Japanese writing, but I don't know. I've never seen graffiti in Japan, so I don't know if it looks like Western graffiti or anything. Once it was confirmed that the other guy wasn't getting back up, I turned on my heel. Hands reached out at me from the crowd, striking at my head and shoulders, but I ignored them and kept walking. I guess out of acknowledgement, and being like, "Wow, yeah, you did it, buddy, wow." In the darkness ahead, I could see a man leaning against the wall, having a smoke. When I walked up, he smiled at me, cigarette between his lips. Yo, what up? You sure trounced his ass. I like his old pants. But yeah, he has a really thick torso. He either has like a thick build or he's like... I think he's probably just very muscular. Yeah, his torso is quite thick.
Mana.
You could say that. Towa doesn't look too bad as a blondie. I like him more with black hair, but... You know. Boy, he's thick. Yeah, anatomically... wow. But his arms look really puny in comparison to his thick torso. Wow. Looks like we're both on a winning streak. I plucked the cigarette from Madarame's lips and slid it between my own. Yeah, Towa always looks good no matter what he wears now that I think about it. I can't think of a look where I was like, "Ah, Towa, that kind of looks..." No, wait. No. There's this, like, in Taku's Bad End, when they were, like, drug addicts, I didn't like how he looked like. Like, he looked very haggard. I think it had to do with the context, but I was just like, oh, shit. I made eye contact with him as I took a drag, then turned my head to exhale the smoke. As we gazed out at each other, he grinned, eyes twinkling playfully. Both of us were dotted with scrapes and bruises all over our faces. We took part in this tourney every Friday, always racking up new injuries before our old ones could heal. Not satisfied? Not really. You wanted him to punch you more? It doesn't get me going unless it's you. Oh, they're perverts. At this, he chuckled. Then I'll have to indulge you later. Just then, the crowd erupted in cheers behind us. The next match had begun. Now my victory was old news, and the audience wasn't even looking at me anymore. Whoa! I leaned in and pressed my lips deeply against Madarame's. Bro, in public? The audacity. The audacity. Well, maybe they're... I don't think they're in Japan. They could be in a foreign country. And maybe it's a foreign country that doesn't have homophobia. You know, not every... Anyways. His tongue licked at the cuts that had formed in my mouth during the most recent match. The pain and coppery taste was intoxicating. As my lust swelled, I bit down hard on his tongue, and he bit back. In public, bro? Okay, yeah. Come on. He grabbed a fistful of my hair, yanked my head away, and stared deep into my eyes. His predatory gaze put me in a trance. I don't think I like this mullet, to be honest. He looks... yeah, I don't... I just think they don't give a damn wherever they are. That's true. They're like, who the fuck cares? Shit. With you, I'll never be bored. He smiled faintly. And neither will you, am I right? I blinked slowly, then averted my gaze. Right. I could envision the feeling of a fist sinking into flesh. I loved the feeling of bones creaking, of meat being crushed. Whether it was my opponent's or my own, it always made me feel alive. Yeah, me too, man. Our life together didn't need to be expressed in words. He was the only person who could truly understand it anyway. Madarame made me feel human again. And while he never said it out loud, he probably felt the same way about me too. I'm not sure if I'll get copyright stricken. I think this is slowly damaging you? This is damaging you, right? AKA my favorite song from the whole game. I'm worried about copyright, so I'm just gonna turn that down. Maybe if I have it very faintly, it'll be okay. No, this is not damaging you. Is it? No, this is not. This... Is it? No, this is not damaging you. This is the other one by Arcta, I believe, like... I actually heard of this, like, band through Slow Damage. I love their music. I love their... I think they're like one of my favorite bands, but they don't really make a lot of work. And they never actually published any of the songs they did for Slow Damage. They just have, like, short versions of it. Whoops. Accidentally stepped on my cord. But yeah, anyways, Erotica... Like, I think it's spelled like A-R-K-T-A. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the bad end after this, because Damaging You, best fucking song in the whole game, man. It also has the title drop. It has the title drop in it. Yeah, Damaging You is, yeah, it's Madarame's bad end. I've noticed for each route, they have the same artist sing the good and bad end. I don't know if this applies to the true end, but it's applied to, like, the first three routes. Like, Ray is all sung by Goatbed, aka the OGs of Dramatic Murder. Like, when I think of Goatbed, I think of their techno songs that they did for Dramatic Murder. Yeah, Slow Damage. Or just, like, Arcta? Yeah, I don't know how to say it. When I think of their vocals, for me, their songs just feel like it encapsulates Slow Damage completely, just like how Goatbed. They didn't sing every single song in Slow Damage. Oh, no, not Slow Damage. They didn't sing every single song in Dramatic Murder, but I really associate their music with that game. Yeah, the OGs. I guess it fits that it's Ray's, I suppose. And then I think for this game, I think Ito something. I forgot the name of the artist, but she sang the bad end for Kojaku's Rue. I don't think she's in this game. I don't think she sings for this game. Oh, my dog left. And who else was it? But yeah, they usually have the same couple singers come in for the Nitro plus Carl main games. But then again, they don't make these games too often. Like, I think Slow Damage came out in, like, 2020? 2021? It took, like, 1 or 2... No, I think it took almost 2 years for the English release. And then Dramatic Murder came out 2012. And then the sequel, I believe, 2013 or 2014. So it was almost, like, 8 years in between. So they put a lot of effort in this game. I haven't finished the game yet, but this is definitely one of my favorite games. Just everything about this game just has something that's very niche that I really resonate with. Like, I like medical doctor stuff. Like, if I didn't end up pursuing art, I would have been a trauma doctor or trauma surgeon. I'm still thinking of doing medical illustration because I still like medicine, but yeah, other stuff too. It ended. So I'm just like, oh shit, I want to start the bad end right now. My fave in the OC is Pearl Tower, but it's from the ending that made me the most fucked up. Yeah, it's like one of the best games of all time, really. I love Nitro Plus Caro games. I just love the writing, man. It's just such a mature piece of literature, really. It just, yeah, if you're a minor, I'm not, like, this is YouTube. I imagine minors could see this, but, whoa, what's that? Whoa. What? What's that? Oh. Oh, it wants me to start from the beginning. Oh, too bad. We're doing Madarame's bad and Ayo. But is Pearl Towers from Dramatical Murder, right? Or is that Slow Damage? Because it sounds like it's from Dramatical Murder. Go Bad had some bops in that game. Yeah. Wait. Let me go back, please. I guess they want me to start from the beginning. Like, for Madarame's, you have to start from the beginning, but basically there's only, like, 2 new sentences of new dialogue. And then at the very end, it's like, oh yeah, you killed, Ikuina. Whoa, shit. What's going on? Wow, it's so colorful. Shit. Oh, wait. I want to see his painting. But please. Please. Oh, it's Slow Damage. Oh, okay. I don't think I know it yet, then. I don't think it's in here. I don't think I have it yet. Yeah, this is not damaging you. Time to unlock that. Ayo! Yeah, I don't see Pearl Tower. It's probably in the true end. This is a really good song. Face to Face. I feel like that's like, it feels like Madarame's theme, you know? Let me see. I want to see the painting. Wow! Immutable. After that, I'm gonna Google what that means. Immutable. Contradictory. Phrase. Nostalgia. Wow! No! Duh! It's one of the final 2 endings in the Whoa! That shit goes down. Whoa, that's crazy. Wow, everything's so colorful. Shit. Okay, time to, oh, Codex. Ooh, did I miss anything? Hayato. Oh, he's so cute. Lisa, my beloved. Lisa, ayo. I think I heard this guy kind of goes off in the true end. Stuff happens with him. He's just a cryptid in the other routes, but I think he's relevant. Okay, let me go back, please. Okay. Okay, time for the bad end, which I just kept getting. I think it's here, right? Oh, I'll just start from here. Because I think I skipped some dialogue. Only a little, okay. Yeah, I'm on the route. This one, I'm like on the way to the bad end because like, yeah, basically it was so easy to get his bad end. I think they want you to get it before the good end or something. I don't know what to say. Oh, maybe I should start earlier. No, I'll start earlier. Before I piss him off. Here? Because then he gets all like... I don't remember what I said. What did I say? Yeah, I just want to get to the point where he starts acting different. Kind of loses his... Basically, yeah, you just... If you ask too much, you get the bad end. It's like... Wow. Wow. Where's the crack? No. Crack? Crack? Yeah. Yeah, man. What? How am I not getting the bad end? What? Oh, okay. You're supposed to say like, oh yeah, that's it. If you keep asking more, you get the bad end. It's so interesting. In Taku and Ray's, it's kind of like, come on, you have to ask more. Come on. There's gotta be something else. Just keep asking and then... Yeah, I wonder what that means. I wonder if you know about fast skip, it will always stop skipping when something you've not seen yet comes up. But the thing is, I did see the beginning of the bad end, and I was like, what? What's going on? Huh? It should... Yeah, you're totally right. That's how I got through Madarame's. I'm just like you have to restart the game. Oh! What? I don't remember this. Then he starts acting weird after this, right? Oh no, after this. After this is when the bad end unlocks. Whoops. Yeah, thanks for the tip though. I need to know what Madarame desires. Are you gay? Wait, how do I skip again? Okay, N. What? No, we're getting the... Oh, there we go. 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 Now he's all cray-cray. Everything's getting dark, I'm scared. Okay. His bad end is probably him actually just being a pet. Is my... Oh, I didn't see this before. So you didn't want him as your pet? Nope. What? Yeah, yeah, you got the... This is just so interesting. The more you ask, then it's like, boom, bad end. You can't ask too much or he gets a little nuts. What you hiding, bro? Where are you hiding, buddy? Dude. Gotta search for his true desire. He doesn't have one, buddy. Yeah, now he's all... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, something must have changed. We got the bed in. Hello, how are you today? I'm okay. Spent the whole day cleaning. And studying anatomy. How about you? I'm just playing a BL game. You know? Yeah. It doesn't really matter what you say because like this is pretty much the bad end. Let's just like ignore each other. He's tired. He's tired. Pathetic. Fine, suit yourself. As well, just say nothing. Did I blow it? I think here it doesn't really matter which one you pick. Right. Sound like you had a busy day. Mine was just fine, normal. Pretty nice. Normal is better than shit, you know? Oh. I think I read that someone said that Madarame's whole route, in a way, is a bad end, but I don't know. I haven't played the true end yet, so I don't see it that way. But I wonder how bad this bad end is gonna get. Shit. But yeah, I'm gonna have to skip the... Oh shit. I just realized the audio was low as hell. Wait, no. Okay, there we go. Whoops. My bad. Here's the bad end. La la la. Madarame muttered quietly. I shot him a questioning look. I guess I overestimated you. That's all. What's that supposed to mean? I can't figure out what you want to know, or why you want to talk to me about it. But I guess you're just not at that level. With that, he rose from his chair and left the room. Then I heard the door slam shut and realized I had screwed up. I was too intimidated, and so I lost my focus. In order to read someone, I needed to take control. even if it wasn't possible to fully dominate Madarame. I was supposed to hold my ground. But he overpowered me. Fuck. Cursing quietly, I dug my nails into my eyelid. That's gotta hurt. Whoa. Ultimately, Madarame's assault on the Takusatogumi went off without a hitch. Wow, nice! This ain't too different. With Sakaki and Tono both dead, the Takusatogumi was as good as gone. Maybe it was better to do the bad end afterward, because I kind of know what happened. I thought Madarame would lose interest after that, but then he suddenly declared he would take over as leader. Aw, shit. Most of the surviving gang members celebrated his return. Since no one was around to oppose him, he easily took charge of the Takusatogumi. And of course, I was right there with him. I had screwed up his euphoric episode, but he still kept me around. Is this really a bad end? Because like, what's his face? Taku's bad end was really bad. Like, really, I don't know, to me I was just like, Jesus Christ. A year later. The gang, now known as the Madarame Gumi, ruled Shinkomi with an iron fist. All residents were provided with free food and housing. Awesome! Madarame! Whoa! This alone might sound great, but it came with a price. Uh-oh. Yeah, Taku's bad end was depressing. It was like interesting narrative-wise, but it was just kind of really depressing and like bleak. All residents were web-tagged. Oh. Oh. Along with restrictions on speech and behavior, plus internet, email, and phone call monitoring. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. A month after the Madarame Gumi announced their new rules, all Shinkomi residents were given a grace period in which to decide whether to leave the city or stay. YouTube? YouTube? What? Well, shit, I guess it's back. God damn, that was crazy. Okay, I don't know where. Oh shit. I don't know where. Come on. I don't know where I cut off. Oh shit. What the? Okay, I don't know where I cut off. So I'm just gonna go quickly over this in case. I think I only left for a little bit. That's weird. That hasn't happened in a very, very long time. Yeah, I don't know where. But the crime rate only got worse. Assaults and murders spiked, as did child trafficking. No! Scams and suicide. There was so much going on, the mass media stopped covering it. Shit. The root cause was due to Madarame's total disinterest in governing. Oops! On the contrary, he seemed to be trying to create a lawless state. Oh. And as for me... How do you look, Towa? Show us your new makeover. I want to see it. Come on. Come on. Oh! Oh, where are we? Do it. Did he always have... Yeah, he looks... This is like his outfit from, like, the old days. Whoa! Blood gushed from the man's slit throat as he let out a gurgling cry. His hands and feet were strapped to the chair, so that there was no escape. The blood that poured from his neck was dazzlingly bright red, dripping all the way to the floor. Still ain't too bad. Still just a little bit longer. The man fell out of his chair and crashed to the floor. He spasmed as blood streamed from his throat. I watched for a while, then licked the blood from my knife. Oh shit! TOWA's a hired gun now. Shit. The taste of my raw life danced on my tongue. The taste of raw life danced on my tongue, staining my sneer scarlet. Shit. He was a member of the Madarame Gumi, but more critically, he was a traitor caught cooperating with the insurrectionist faction. We tried to get him to leak intel about them, but he wouldn't spill the beans, so Madarame lost his patience and ordered his execution. As Euphoria, I had hurt my fair share of people, but I had never taken any lives. Until Madarame commanded it, that is. Only after I joined the Madarame Gumi did I experience murder for the first time. And as it turned out, it was just as easy as I always imagined. Especially for someone like me with no fear of death. After that, I never hesitated again. Perhaps the only reason I never killed anyone before was because I was convinced it was a boundary I wasn't supposed to cross. But now I had crossed over to the other side.
結局何の情報も得られずじまいか。まあいい。
We never did get anything useful out of him, did we? Oh well. I don't really like this outfit. It kind of sucks. Then again, I like this hair more than his like really shaggy look. Arms folded, Madarame walked up beside me. I looked over at him, blood splattered on my cheek, still holding the knife. We've got Kotaro and the others looking for them. It's only a matter of time. You're probably right. He snorted, unamused. Then he looked back at me, and his lip curled in a smirk. Unable to endure the ache welling inside me, I began to tremble. My fever forced its way out through a sigh from my lips. Again? What? He scoffed at me. But I didn't care. I just wanted to see more blood. Oh. Oh, TOWA. You've become a murderer. I wanted to bathe in it, lick it, smell it. Ever since I started killing, I started to develop these intense urges every now and then. I never knew when it would strike, but when it did, I would quickly lose control. And lately, it was happening more and more frequently. The thick smell of blood filled the room. My brain was frying, melting. What the? What? The strength drained from my legs, but Madarame put an arm around me before they could give out. Come on, hold it together. Breathing heavily, I clung to him with both hands. What? Oh, of course, there's gonna be a naughty scene, of course. Of course. I want you. He looked at me in silence, eyes narrowed. You're so damn impatient, you know that? What? Block. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. So, I'm gonna skim through this and then show the ending. Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much... It's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Yep. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna put down the volume because they end up making weird sounds. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, there's knife play. Okay. Yeah, he's just, you know, having fun time cutting him with stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that, like, if you want to see this stuff, I know there's this other person that streamed this game and they have all the not safe for work stuff on their Pornhub, and I'm like, I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna stream it. I'm just gonna give a what's it called? A summary for I don't know, there might be some I don't know. Just that's just what I decided. Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, I don't know. It's just another knife plays thing. It's kind of like not too different from what they usually do. Like before the final sex scene of the root, they have like this weird vanilla pain play. But up until then, um, it was always like a lot of pain. But yeah, I really like some of the descriptions they have in this game, or just like during these scenes that you can't really read if you know it's not being shown. But like for example, he trailed the knife over my body like a paintbrush over a canvas. Pretty epic descriptions there. What else? Oh, so basically, whenever you really want to murder someone, he's like, "Hey, Madarame, could I have some segs?" And then he's like, "Oh, oh, of course, why not?" Yeah, like they did a really good job of like translating this game. Yeah, he's just you know performing surgery. Yeah, just cutting him up. Yeah, yeah. This I don't know. Like usually the bad end seg scenes are kind of like, whoa, what the? Like, you know, like very like shocking, but this one's kind of like this stuff's already happened, bro. Oh whoa. Towa really looks like he's in pain. Like, I think I can show this. Hey, oh shit. Black screen. That looks a little painful. That looks a little painful. He looks wow. Oh, the blade pierced a full centimeter down. Slowly, he dragged the knife down my torso. Yeah, that sounds like he's gonna die. Maybe. Yeah, he might not survive this. Yeah, let's... Actually, no. That look... No, no. Seems fine. Seems fine, yeah. Yeah. Blood as bright as paint. Yeah, it does look like paint. Ah! Knife to the wiener. No! 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 Wow. Wow, just like what's it called? Just like noises bad end. Wow. Okay, you all done? Y'all done? Come on, this is like really long. Come on. Usually come on, man. Okay, finally he's unzipped his pants. Finally, bro. Bro, I just want to see what happens after this. Come. The doctor warned us it was dangerous, but it was precisely that thrill of mortal danger that he and I had both enjoyed. Not too different from, like, the whole route. This doesn't... Is this really a bad end? Well, kind of is, because Towa's a murderer, I suppose. Kind of is. And then Towa's trying to cut him too. Wow. 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 Yeah, this whole game is just Kink Central. I mean, this whole route, yeah. 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 Okay, y'all done? Come on. How could he ruin me without changing even a little? It made me want to kill him. Oh, maybe Madarame dies. Whoa. Yeah, Madarame is the biggest enabler of Towa's bad habit. This is because Towa at his worst is exactly who Madarame likes most. I don't know. To me, I haven't seen the bad end yet, so I can't really say. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, my puppy's crying. I think she hears someone, but like, I'm not sure if this is really a bad end or bad route. Some people are like this in the real world. Just because someone may not enjoy this doesn't mean someone else doesn't like this. You know. You know. Okay. Finally. I honestly don't know what's happening. I'm just. Well, that's a lot of blood. Holy shit, do they? How often does this happen? At least I noticed a pattern in each Baden in the naughty part. Like he screams like he's dying. I would say. Like some people are like, "Wow, that's crazy," but for me, I hear that I'm like, "Bro, I'm scared. Bro, I'm scared. God, he sounds like he's gonna die." Wow, so much knife play. Like I honestly saw some of these CGs as a spoiler. Okay, sorry, my dog. I'm just gonna skip through this. Okay, come on. Come on. What the? What the? That's full on. Whoa. Madarame would offer me the chance to kill him, but I would never take it. As much as I wanted to kill him, I couldn't. That's so valid. I'm not saying it's a thing that some people can do conscientiously and for fun, but once you see the true endings, you might change your mind on whether this is a bad ending. That's totally true, because like maybe the reason why TOWA is like this has to do with like some weird, not weird, some intense trauma. Because I heard like the like true end explains everything. Yeah. Oh, it's finally freaking over. Thank God. Holy shit. Finally. You better not show me a wiener on screen, please. Please. Please, come on. He returned carrying a large bath towel, which he wrapped around my body. This had happened countless times before, so he knew how to handle it. He's so small. So small. Then he lifted me into his arms and peered deep into my eye. Actually, no, Madarame, I heard, is like over 6 foot. He's big. The true end does leave every stone unturned, if you know what I mean, and you will get all your questions answered. Nice. I think the true end for Dramatic Murder did the same thing, but I honestly forgot everything. I just fucking forgot everything, and I kind of not. It's kind of, yeah. That true end was kind of crazy. Shivering, I opened my eye just a crack and looked up at him. He gazed back at my ghostly pale face. I wouldn't mind if you killed me. I'd let you. With that low growl, he started walking. Together, we left the corpse behind and headed to the on-site doctor's office. Wait, they did that in front of the corpse? It's funny. Who is your favorite guy you can get from Dramatic Murder? I think Kojaku, but probably Kojaku. Like I like Clear, but his route is very depressing to me. Yeah. Yeah. And during the freezing cold, I looked up at Madarame. I was feeling chilly due to the blood loss, so by contrast, he felt like he was on fire. How many more times would I experience this? And which time would be the last? No one knew the answer, not even me. And I was afraid of the unknown. I was so dependent on Madarame, I lost the ability to decide for myself. I was stumbling blind through the darkness, and he was my only guiding light. I couldn't kill him because I needed him. The moment he walked into my life, I was already beyond saving. I don't know, this ending isn't too bad. As my consciousness faded, I slowly closed my eye. But the good end of Madarame's route is probably a bit more healthy, I suppose, because this... Here it is. I adore you for trying to kill me. Now hurry up and make it happen. Kill me, Towa. God, this song is so good. Now it makes more sense. Like the lyrics... Okay, I'm turning this off because of copyright. Oops. Oh, this song is so good. So valid, good choice. Which route did you like? Okay, be right back for 1 second. My dog, she was making weird sounds. Puppy. Okay, puppy. Ugh. Wow. Where is she? Just holding a little baby. I thought someone was at the door. She was making weird sounds. My favorite from Dramatic Mirror is Ren or Clear and a little bit of noise. But you're right about Clear Root. Super depresso. Yeah, he's such a nice dude, but just thinking about the root just made me so sad. Like, I think his name's like Mink, right? I know his route in the first game was very controversial with a lot of people. I don't remember it too well, but I was just like, I don't know. Wasn't for me. I liked his route in the second game, but yeah, I know a lot of people have a lot of negative feelings towards it, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, it's just literature, so minors shouldn't be reading it anyways. Are easily influenced by that sort of thing, but yeah. Yeah, and I think Noise's route in the I think... Yeah, everyone's route in the second game, I was just like, whoa. This is pretty interesting. I think I don't remember Ren's route in the second game, though. I really don't remember it. Yeah, I like the plot of the Churen, aka Ren's route, but I just found it kind of weird. I found it kind of a little bit weird. I was just like, oh, yeah, I haven't played that game in a long time. I played it like, I think when I was like 18 or something. Something around there I played it. Yeah, it's a little weird, but I don't know. It's just it's interesting. It's literature, you know. Like it's not like it's real life, so who cares? Who cares? But so far in this game, I really like Ray's route. It was the first one I did, but I love that route. I don't know, like probably when I play the true end, I'll definitely have a different perspective, but yeah, Taku's route is my least favorite right now. I just don't see them as a couple. Yeah, I love Ray so much, but like, I did Taku's route because, you know, I like doctors and I wanted to see the whole route, but or all the routes, but yeah, I just see him as Towa's dad. I'm not really into big age gaps. Like, I think Towa and Madarame's is like 14 years, but I think Taku's is like 20 or 25, and I was like, gee, yeah, wow. No, it was 20. It was 20 years. Like, that's your papa, bro. And they literally say in the root, you know what? I saw you as a son, but now I see you as something more. I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird. This is kind of weird. Like, sometimes if there's a big age gap, it could work, but he kind of was like a figure of, what's it called? He was like a figure in his life that was a bit parental in nature, took care of him. God, fine, I'll do the true route. But yeah, the night's young, so I think I'm gonna end the stream and then start it again and start the true route because I didn't think it was gonna end that soon. G Ada is me and my friends #1 now, with Ray second place and Madarame my third. We sort of dunk on Taco Lai's route is least favorite. I guess I think I might have the same opinion, but I love Ray so much, so I'm not sure. Whoa, this is so colorful. What the hell? But yeah, I think I'm gonna, because I don't want to do in the same route, like same like video. As for me, it would irritate me, and I had to quickly make a new. I could always make the thumbnail afterwards, I suppose, but yeah, I'm gonna end and then take a 10-minute break. Maybe play with my doggy a little bit. Like, she's sleeping right now in my arms, but she was crying at the door, so I thought someone came home, but maybe she wants to play outside, so I'm just gonna, yeah. I'm just gonna end and be back in like 10-15 minutes. 20 at the latest, but yeah. Thanks for coming. Ciao for now. La la la. Oh, I wish I could say this is my favorite part, but I gotta go now. I promise we'll watch your stream video soon. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I'll try to start today because I heard it's really long, but yeah. Ciao for no. I don't have music. Shit. Wait, why is there no music? What happened to my music? Shit. Okay.